Small little update on the Mustang. This video is not exactly about the Mustang, but my dad just pulled it in the shop. He's going to get started pulling the motor out of it and taking the body panels off. They're going to use this floor pan for a dirt track car. But now you can actually really see the damage. The hood came out pretty much unscathed. Passenger fender was okay. This passenger fender got hit. Driver's fender's okay. The doors, A-pillars, they're trash. Front bumper was okay. He's got a guy that's interested in the quarters. This one just got a little scratch on it, but he's gonna cut those quarters off for somebody, both sides. And the hatch is actually, other than being scratched up, the hatch was pretty much unscathed. So other than that, everything else pretty much got hurt. But I'm glad to see that at least it's still being put to good use. So they're gonna pull all this out, and I think this is gonna be a modified 4-cylinder dirt track car by the time you're done, looking something like probably one of those. They're putting one together right here also. So all right, what's up guys and gals, this is Brandon with Motor Nubs. Sorry about it being so loud. I'm still open downpipe. I need to get an exhaust, but I originally thought something was like wrong with my car, maybe it'd be a head gasket or whatever, because last time when I picked it up, it was overheating very shortly after, and then it was blowing all of the coolant out of the overflow. But I got a wild hair up my butt, and somebody was like, hey man, fill that thing up with water and go drive it. Maybe it just had like an air pocket in it and it got hot and then it started blowing the coolant over or something like that, because it does have a block guard in it, and apparently those are notorious for holding air pockets. But now let's show you the temperature. Let's see if I can get it over here. Hold on. That's the temperature after it's been running for, I don't know, I've been driving it for like 30 minutes. Here, let me turn the flash on so y'all can see it a little bit better. Right there, look at that. Is that a bad temperature to run at for a little bit? I don't know. It doesn't look bad to me. So I guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep on driving it for a little bit and see what it does, and then check and see if I'm full of coolant and water once we get back. Let it cool down, of course. But yeah, maybe I just had a really bad air pocket. And you know what? I feel like such a dummy for being like, you know, I got a blown head gasket and basically almost pulling the car apart. So if that's the case, like, I'm gonna be so happy. And you know what? It is what it is. Like, oh well, I made a mistake, but I'm so happy that I could keep it together. I don't want to get too excited, so I'm gonna drive the car for some more and get some more heat in the motor and see if it don't overheat. So I'm gonna start like a time lapse of just driving now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I actually just got back to the house, and I want to flip the camera around and show you what temperature's running at. I turned it off obviously before I got into my like little town or whatever, because I don't want y'all seeing where I live. I mean, some of y'all already know, but I don't know, for privacy reasons I guess. But anyway, I did a little bit of spirited driving. It's rainy out, so it's just like instant spin. My idle is pretty high, but I think that's because my idle air control valve was kind of messed up, and so yeah, that was already a problem in the past. But I just want to show that the temperature seems to be running good. Let's show you. So I think that's a acceptable temperature. Let me cut her off. I think that's an acceptable temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll pop the hood and take a look at it and see if we're blowing any coolant over. But from what I remember, when the car actually used to run good, I think we're good. I think we're really good. When I was getting into boost, like just a little bit of boost, air fuels were dropping down to about the 11 range, so they were doing what they should have and that kind of thing. I don't want to. What's up, guys? My camera shut off when I was recording that last clip, but what I was saying is I didn't want to get too excited if the car was actually still having a problem, like maybe it was just a small head gasket leak. So I'm actually getting ready to leave the house right now. I'm gonna go drive the car some more, drive it into town, drive it back, boost on it a little bit. It's still a little wet outside, so I feel like I need to get a good dry day in. That way I can really put some power to the ground and not just like instant spin, to see if maybe it's a head gasket leak that's only like during high pressure. Obviously I know I could probably figure out like all this with a leak down test and an air compressor, but I don't have any of that yet. Hopefully in the next house when I get a garage, I'll be having my a little air compressor and a leak down tester, all that kind of stuff. Some people did say that I can go to Advance and buy like this liquid stuff I can put in the coolant and see if it gets onto the spark plug. And is there any other like easy ways to find out if you have a head gasket leak? Please just comment down below and let me know. I saw like there's also something you can buy that goes over top of the radiator cap, and I don't really know how it works, but just comment down below what's probably the easiest way to figure it out, because I don't want to like think it's good and then bring it back to the dyno and obviously not be ready. So I still do have to put a clutch in it before we go for any more power. But in the meantime, I did take my boost controller off, so we're only doing about 8 psi. So I don't think the clutch is actually burning at all anymore, because the clutch was holding up to like 260, 270 range, and at 8 psi I should probably be like mid to low 200s. So when I couldn't really tell because it was wet, but when I was getting into it, obviously the tires were just spinning. So yeah, I guess next dry day that'll be it. So hopefully tomorrow, and we can keep the ball rolling and get some stuff. As for an update on the actual truck, right now is probably the worst time to try to find a good deal on a nice truck. I'm looking for a single cab 2500, something with the 6.0 with LS motor, and with the 4L80 two-wheel drive transmission. That'd be like perfect single cab. It could be short bed or long bed. Obviously I'd probably like a long bed better, but to do a little turbo build on, I got a lot of stuff already planned out for it. I just got to find the right truck, you know what I mean? So in the meantime, I'm just stacking up some money to the side and raising my budget. Originally I was like, I could find one for like $3 grand, but $3,000 gets you pretty much a beat truck, and I don't want some like beat up piece of junk. I already got plenty of that right now. So I'm gonna raise my budget up, maybe $4,000 or $5,000, see if I can't find something decent to strap a little China spinner on, if you know what I mean. So guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me. If you have any recommendations or anything, please comment them down below, and hopefully the next video will be me and my brother ripping the car up and down the road once it dries off and having a good time. So yeah, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Adios.